Ben Bateman here, AfterBuzz TV, talking to Dave Alpert. You've got the man, the myth, the legend, all the hit shows under one roof.
Oh, we're trying, man. We're trying. We're just happy to be back here. This is where it all started.
Yeah, this is exciting. It's a horror show. I've heard it's very graphic. Do you think it lives up to the hype? Is it every bit as graphic as it's supposed to be?
Well, I think it's. I think there's definitely some graphic moments, but I feel that we're really a character drama that has some great horror moments, and that there's nothing particularly gratuitous about it. But we get some really great, creepy moments that if you don't jump, there's something wrong with you.
Now, I'm used to watching zombies eat people. There's possessed people eating people in the comic book. What is it with you guys that just wanting to watch cannibalism on the screen?
Dude, we're hungry. Like we're just hungry people, you know. And it's like, I don't know. Like, have you ever looked at someone who's like, they look delicious? No.
Oh yeah, but I mean, in like a very affectionate way. Not like I want to eat them way.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a fine line. That's all I'm saying. Each his own. Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, who died at the end of episode season 6, last episode, Walking Dead, this last season?
Somebody died? What do you mean?
Kirkman told me it was Glenn. He swore up and down it was Glenn. Swear to you.
What do you mean somebody died? That's awful. That's a horrible. That's horrible. We don't kill people.
All right. Very good, sir.
All right.
So there was a theory floated for a minute there, right after that finale, that in fact you guys didn't know who was dead. That you were gonna gauge it based on the reaction of social media, and then you were gonna go and shoot that. Is there any truth to that?
I'm gonna say I'm saying yes, 100% true. That's actually how we do our stories. We basically we put them all out there. We actually look on Reddit subblogs, and we basically, if they're on Reddit, that's how we do it. So yeah.
I've heard that a lot of shows do that. I'm glad to hear that you guys are such a successful show do that as well.
We also have a wheel where we just like who do we kill, and we just spin the wheel, and if we can't answer it, then we go to Reddit.
Okay, another Walking Dead question, but Fear the Walking Dead this time.
Okay.
So I cover the show for AfterBuzz TV.
I'm ready.
I'm very excited. I just did the finale, right? And so is Salazar dead, or can you confirm that? I mean, he seemed to burn up. He was standing covered in flames. Daniel.
But he was under a trash can, right? So there was a big sort of dumpster. So he was underneath there.
Glenn in The Walking Dead right now?
I'm messing with you. No, I think it's.
I didn't know if you could confirm it or not.
The answer is I can't. I can either confirm it or deny. So I was trying to go with a humorous under the dumpster approach. He's going to sneak out from under the dumpster.
Solid.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Awesome.
Great. That decision with the dumpster sneaking in the middle of the season, and there was a lot of people that felt like it was very distracting throughout the season that it happened.
Sure.
Looking back on it, is there some party that wishes you guys had done it a different way, or no, you're pretty happy that it went that way?
I wish that people reacted differently to it.
Right.
I think that we. But I think I stand by the decision. I feel we made a good decision to do it. I think that it was exciting in the moment because people were expecting things to happen to Glenn in different places, and I feel like not knowing if he's there or not was like kind of a really, for me as a fan and as a viewer, was an interesting thing to experience.
Yeah, I think one of the major reactions people had was it was that next episode, the double long with Eastman. That was, I think, so many people were like, how is this what we're getting right after that? But in the end, I loved the season. I thought it was the best season yet. So.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
No, I'm on that panel as well, and I'm coming back for it. So I'm a huge fan.
Oh, good.
All right, so Outcast, a lot of excitement here, right? It's a big, high-profile show. You guys have the one season going. Do you write it a little bit with in mind, like, we'll probably go for 2 seasons with this because it is very high-profile, so we should design the stories that way? Or do you try to do that first season as a standalone, knowing that, who knows?
Honestly, we really like the story. We don't really try to think about, other than the length of the season, we don't really try to think about, like, are we going to be renewed or not renewed? So we try to really go for what's the best season that we can tell.
Right.
And, I think we were lucky that we got picked up for season 2 before we came out, but we had already shot the entire first season. So, it set things up, and we wanted to really leave a bunch of questions, answer a bunch of questions, but leave a bunch of new questions open so there's a place to go. But, I feel like Chris has really put together a great writer's room, and that's Chris Black. And Chris Black has done a great job sort of setting us up for long-term success.
Any shows on the horizon that you guys are working on above and beyond these shows now? Anything you can give us a little a clue on?
Yeah, we're doing a docu-series for AMC about sort of the history of comics and sort of the people, the big sort of personalities and people involved in some of the major characters and stories about them that you might not be aware of. So we're really excited about that. And then we're just finishing up right now. We did the first scripted virtual reality series for Samsung called Gone. And if you have Milk VR, watch it. It's amazing. And we're excited to hopefully do more of that as well.
Cool. Any more comic books?
Oh yeah, man. We got. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that's coming. Nothing that I can particularly announce just yet, but there's a lot of really cool stuff coming in the comic space.
Have you been reading Saga?
Oh, dude, I love Saga, man.
Are you just like a giant comic book fan? I didn't even ask you.
Oh, dude, are you kidding? This is. I make film, television, video games, and comic books. This is my dream, man. Like 12-year-old me, my mind exploded.
Right. 12-year-old me wanted to talk to the people who made those things, so we're both winning here. We're
all winners. We're all winners. Yeah, dude, Saga's the best. Saga's the best. Yeah, I love it.
Good. I just reread all of Preacher. I just reread all of Y: The Last Man. So I'm hoping Y eventually does come around. I know they've been working on adapting it for years, but.
Well, I've been trying to get Brian K. Vaughan to say, hey, we can do something in Saga, but he's pretty determined that he really doesn't want to do anything with it. But we've been making a bunch of Saga merch, right? Yeah. So we're coming out with some Lion Cat statues that are really gorgeous, and we have the Bleeding Heart T-shirts, which are pretty awesome. Right. Well, man, I can read Saga all day.
It's a good book.
Yeah,
really good book.
A plush Gussie, come on.
Yeah, totally. Thank you so much. Dave, thanks for talking to me, man.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Take care.
See you there.